talk to the judges, tell them what we know, and that we want to renegotiate our peace agreement. Talk to the judges? Before auspicious signs? Sure, why not? Just how many balls do you have? 12, 13? More than that? Lee, you may be an emperor and a demigod, but one does not simply walk into Mordor. I was going to say demand an audience with the forces of nature. Same thing, really. Look, I know I can't do everything myself, but can't you think of anyone we could ask who could do it and who would want to help us? Someone like Guan Yin or Ryugo-Jo. Do you see something? Sharon? Sharon, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was just thinking. We're supposed to be watching out for trouble. Yeah. Let's see, we're over a graveyard. Do you smell any zombies? No, thank goodness. I had enough of that in China. Those weren't zombies. Close enough. What were you thinking about? Have you read that Constitution Lee wrote for the Jade Empire? I'm not into politics. Why, is it bad? I've seen a lot worse things. I hate to admit it, but it's not bad. I think part of it might have been inspired by Al's song, Homes and Food for the People. Well, that sounds good. What's the problem? I made a big deal about it not being a democracy, but I have to admit it sounds better than democracy, and I kind of hope it works. Hate admitting you were wrong? No, it's not that. I just hope it'll get a chance. I hope that Wu Fangchu will go along with it when he gets back. You hear that? What? An explosion. Come on. Ryugo-Jo, home of the great dragon Ryujin, who rules the Sea of Japan. Welcome, Paladin. I'm sure you remember my daughters, Sango and Shunju. Allow me to introduce my other guest, Meizu, Queen of the Yellow Sea, the East China Sea, and the South China Sea. I'm very pleased to meet you, Your Majesty. He's very polite. It's very nice to meet you too, Paladin. Lord Ryujin, where are Kaito and Rika? Their duties often keep them away from the court, but they're well, and I'll tell them that you remembered them. Now, what brings you here today? Lord Ryujin, I need your help. A long time ago, the Metal Realm and the Earth fought a war, and the peace agreement created an annual tournament where people risked their lives for a chance to become immortal. I know all about this stupid tournament. I get invited every year and I never go. I don't like it either, so could you help me try to stop it, please? End it? What do you need me to do? Okay, heroes, listen up. Mr. Argent and I just finished up a meeting with the President, where we talked about the aftermath of the Green Flash and the steps we need to take moving forward. We're going to have to do more than just expand the ranks of A-Show. We have 3.5 million new mutants across the country. After what happened in the Philippines, it looks like it's just a matter of time before half the people in the world are mutants and the other half are living in fear. The President was even talking about trying to get the X Amendment repealed as a way to get things under control. What? That idea didn't go over well in the meeting either. But if we don't do a better job of restoring order, more people might warm up to some desperate ideas. There have been persistent rumors of plans to put the flashed cities in quarantine. That's not just a rumor. The idea was floated and rejected in the first weeks after the Flash. It just wasn't possible. It would have caused a civil war. But then the Love Golds tried to start a civil war, so some people are thinking it's inevitable. It's not. Striking a balance between law and chaos, I mean freedom, is never easy. But radical solutions are not the answer. They always lead to chaos winning. And this time I do mean chaos. Political philosophy from Dungeons and Dragons. I wish you could have been in the meeting. Well, no one can see me blushing through my fur. I see you admire the skills of my chef. Yes, but mostly I'm curious, how do you cook and serve drinks underwater? With magic. Civilization, as we think of it, is impossible without fire or magic. As we think of it, are there any civilizations that don't use fire or magic? Of course, they're not technological, but they have language, culture, laws, tools, architecture, and agriculture. But tell me, why did you come to me instead of just asking your own father to help you? My father? He could help me? He is the king of Asgard. You didn't know that? You knew he was the grandson of Tyr. He claimed his throne months ago, but I guess not much news from Asgard reaches Earth. I guess that explains why Wu Fangchu couldn't find him for the wedding. I can see that this is a painful subject, so I'm sorry I brought it up. Please accept my apology. Oh no, it's fine. It's just weird. You know, when you're a kid growing up with an abusive stepfather, knowing nothing about your real father, you imagine all kinds of stuff. I used to imagine that my real dad was a king in some faraway place. You were playing in a dream world with a magical girl. It's possible that your fantasies were fed by her premonitions. Achoo! Bless you. Thank you, Master. You're welcome. I don't know, maybe, but I think they were just normal childhood fantasies. It's just weird that in my case they came true. Still, I'm glad that you came to me. I do have a personal stake in the tournament. Then why do you always refuse the invitations? I am a peaceful dragon. I'm not looking for a fight, and I certainly don't want to make a bad situation worse. You see, I could not sit quietly in the room with ZD. The man is a monster with the morals of a pig. Beating him in the Taijutsu would accomplish nothing, and anything else would get me in trouble for breaking the rules and risk restarting the war. Hey, Ryugo-Jo, this tastes great. Thank you. I didn't think vegetarian sushi would be good, especially without any of the vegetables I know on land. But dulce, sea grape, and salicornia are good. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just had to thank him before he left. I understand. I can open a path to the judges for you so you can talk to them. Tell them that you come with my blessing. And with my blessing also. Can I finish eating before I go? I wasn't just flattering the chef. This really is good. Of course. I'll send the recipe to Pinglai Island so that when your mother gets there, she can make some for the whole family. You know about Sakura told me. I guess this is the way he said to go into the darkest part of the sky. I sure do get to see some cool places. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I wonder if it's one of those places that's bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside, like the TARDIS. Hello? I'm looking for the clubhouse in the center of the cosmos. Is this the right place?